What's going on, guys? Remy here, back with another video. If you don't know, this channel is all about personal finance and personal growth. So we're getting your mind right and your money right. I feel like when those two things are right in your life, you just accomplish more things. You got a better chance of being successful and happy. So in today's video, I'm going to teach you guys, explain to you guys the method and strategy I used to save $10,000. So in no means is this video a flex or a boast. I just want to share with you guys my experience and how I accumulated $10,000 in savings and hopefully help you guys get some savings too. If you're not subscribed to this channel, I don't know what you're thinking, but definitely hit the subscribe. I'm going to be coming out with more videos on personal finance and personal growth in the coming weeks, months, and years. So, the topic today, how I saved $10,000 and the best method for saving that I've found. So the first thing I did to accomplish this savings goal was to actually write it down. So I made this goal back in January. It's August now, so it's been about 7-8 months since I've made this goal. And actually, initially, my goal was to save $5,000. I passed that, and I figured I'd go for 10, and I'm at 10 now. So I really just want to share with you guys the formula and the strategy that I'm using, because I feel like other people can use it and get the results that I'm getting. So the first thing I did was kind of a mental thing, and I changed the way that I thought about money, and I changed the way I bank. So I split out my money into separate accounts. So before I made this goal, I had one account, one checking account. Things would come in and out of it. It was kind of hard to keep track because everything was going in and everything was coming out of one place. So what I did is I made 3 separate accounts. One, that checking account, so still stuff, my everyday bills. If I need gas, stop for gas, it's coming out of my checking account. So that's the first one. My income comes into there and then it gets dispersed into my other accounts. Account number 1 is a checking account. I would recommend you have one of those. Account number 2 is the savings account. So that's that account that accumulated this $10,000, and that's where I put these savings. So that was a savings account. So this will be where you reach your goal of whatever your goal is, $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, whatever you're starting with. It'll be in this one savings account. The third account is my investment account. So that account gets a portion of my income every week, and then I put it to work in my investment account. So I think that'll be my next video, is what I'm going to do with this $10,000, how I'm going to invest it. If you guys like that idea, definitely give this video a thumbs up so I know. That's also important to share with you guys. That was the first step in saving $10,000, was to change the way I thought about money and to change where I actually put my money and how I kept it separate. Step number 2 is consistency and discipline. So these two aren't as fun, and they're definitely not being talked about as much as the other stuff, but definitely these two things are important. So the same way you don't go to the gym one time and expect to have a six-pack, the same way you can't save your money one time and expect it to be a huge mass sum of money. So with consistency, this is going to be something that you do every week, every month, and every year, hopefully, and it just stacks on itself. Like, it didn't seem like I was saving that much each week, each month, and I look at it and now I have $10,000, but I kept at it and I didn't skip any periods. I made sure I saved before I did anything else to be able to get that $10,000. One thing that really helped me save this money was I started tracking my money. So I started tracking my expenses and my income. Obviously, I know how much I get paid, and I know pretty much my monthly expenses, things like my car payment, my insurance. So I know how much I'm going to be spending every month, and I know how much I'll be making every month. So in that sense, I know how much I'll be able to save, and I know how much I'll be able to invest. So it's really not up to chance, or I don't leave it up to circumstance. I know how much to save, and I know how much I'm going to need to invest. When you start keeping track, things get easier and it becomes easier to save. If I already have in my budget a portion that I'm saving, it's not something I can really negotiate with myself over. It's just something I do. I'm going to save. If you guys aren't using a budget, I'm not sure what you're doing. I'll link my budget video down below. It's budgeting for beginners. So if you're new to all this, if you're new to personal finance, it's definitely the video for you. I'll link that one down below, and I'll also link my monthly budget template, which is free for you guys to use. So it definitely cut some expenses to be able to save this amount of money, but I'm not going to get into what you guys should and shouldn't spend your money on. That's a thing of preference. I feel like I'm going to spend my money on different things than you're going to spend your money on. Certain things matter to me that don't matter to you, and certain things matter to you that do not matter to me. So I'm going to leave that piece to you guys, but definitely look at your expenses and see where you can shave down, because all that stuff that you can cut out is just savings you can have later. So I wrote it down, looked at it every day. I had it near my desk at work, so I would see it every day, that goal. Save $10,000, save $5,000. First it was 5, then it was 10. I'm at 10 now. So I wrote it down and I looked at it every day. I read it every day. Number two is I made that mental shift between how I thought about money and how I separated my money between those 3 accounts: checking, saving, and investing. Third thing is consistency. Without consistency and discipline, you won't really get any results. All your results in life come from consistency and discipline. So those two things definitely help in saving this amount of money. So like I said, this amount, 10,000, it may be a lot for you, may not be a lot for you. I'm 22 years old, so I just want to put it out there that it is possible to save money at a younger age. Just takes a little bit of focus and strategy, which I hope you guys picked up on in this video. Once again, guys, my goal with this video isn't to boast or brag, flex on anybody. I just want to help you guys save money and reach your financial goals. Get your mind right, get your money right. That's what I'm here to do. If you're not subscribed to this channel, I'm not sure what you're doing, but definitely hit the subscribe down below. I'm going to be coming out with more content like this, the personal finance, the personal growth, that good stuff you guys need, and the good stuff I can provide. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.